This is going to be my first ride on the Tenere doing actual gravel trails with friends since my accident, and my neighbor's cranking their diesel truck. While editing today's video, there's something I completely forgot to point out. So, I am new to the ADV scene. I really stayed on the street with my motorcycles in the past, and I really got into this ADV thing, loved being off-road, and about a year ago, a motorcycle track opened behind my house. You can probably hear it in the background of this video. And I've never ridden moto. I don't have a dirt bike. And I'm watching in my backyard guys hitting massive jumps, and it made me decide that I wanted to get into this. It looks extremely fun. I met Chad through ADV and he loves it. He's always posting photos and I want to get into it. So at the end of this video, you're gonna see me with Chad. We're gonna be hanging out at his house, and I'm riding some of these dirt bikes that I've never ridden before and kind of testing out, seeing what I want as my first dirt bike. So thought I'd add some context. Thanks and enjoy the video. Oh, mind you, I have no idea how to do an elephant turn, but that's not going to stop me from trying. Oh, too much grip. Alright. I guess I still don't know how to do an elephant turn. And now I've dug myself a rut in the front. Yeah, they look so easy in the YouTube videos. You just watch a guy and he does a 180 and you're like, wow, that looked like the easiest thing I could ever do. Or I'm just that bad of a rider. My trick to the elephant turn is you make a 3-point turn, then you tell your friends later that you did an elephant turn, and they'll never know.
That's the only one out of the 8 bikes I bought. That's the only one I did not buy off the market. Yeah, so I bought it outside of Cincinnati, actually.
Our bearded friend in the red helmet is going to be Tim on a KTM 690. He's even roped in his son into this. You'll see him on the Honda 300L throughout the video. Tim's been riding for less than a year, but has quickly become someone I can use as a sounding board for various ideas, places I might want to visit. He's super into the hobby, and it's blown up how much he's invested into this. Chad is the complete opposite of everybody else on this ride. Chad's a veteran dirt bike rider who picked up a Tenere as a way to kind of blend both hobbies, and has put up to 40,000 miles on his 3-year-old 2023 Tenere. Just picked up his 2025 and has already put 4,000 miles on it. Avid rider. I'm always going to him for advice on new ways to position my body and get more out of my motorcycle. Various times on this video, you'll see him just completely leave me. The guys of, level above me, Tim, even his son. When I got in my accident back in August, I took my tank bag off that had all my important documents on it, my wallet, everything. And I've been too lazy to put it back onto my Tenere. Been going through this whole ride without navigation, kind of leading everybody blind just off of memory, but eventually Tim's gonna have to take over.
We gotta learn how to do wheelies real quick. Those are nice, bro. No, you didn't get to see them, huh?
Yeah, all I see is the bottom of your bike. Yeah, it's a right then a left. All right, yeah. Had to remind myself. How's your son doing on the gravel?
That didn't look like he was suffering, but he wasn't moving either. We did the southeast, the first section of it with all that sand. Yeah, he ain't like that sand.
So Tim's on a lowered KTM 690, so it looks so small compared to these Teneres. video, but this gravel got very thick and the handlebar of my motorcycle was just going all over the place. I felt like I had no control of the front wheel. When an experienced rider like Chad, he knows that if he just lays into it, keeps the bike straight, he's gonna be fine. But when you're staring at these big pieces of gravel and all you can imagine is your body landing rib cage first into these massive rocks, it's a little hard to stay in. And so you saw me back off. Chad's gonna regularly just keep leaving me. You know, there's definitely a skill gap between us. Eventually the gravel goes thin out, and it's the type of riding you really live for. It feels like a MotoVlog film, those Adam Reedman films where he's racing through the Aussie desert. The dirt is just perfect. You feel like there's infinite amount of grip. You push the throttle. This is about the time I wish my second GoPro didn't eat the dust. I went to go use it for this and it wouldn't turn on. Part of ADV riding is being an ambassador for other motorcyclists. We don't have the best rep. We get associated with people that don't behave well. So when you come across a cager, somebody in a motor vehicle on these trails, on these gravel roads, it's always best to just slow down, give a wave. Yeah, you're missing out on one turn, but it's one less person going to the city, county, parish, whatever it is, and complaining.
Look, when we're on dirt, I can kind of keep you. We hit the rocks, like, you just fucking leave me.
Well, I thought you was getting right fast as you go. I slowed down after a couple times. I stopped.
Yeah.
But I don't know how. Where's the other guy?
There. But dude, when you hit those rocks, you just kept on it. I'm like, fuck that.
Dude, I'll haul ass down the gravel roads one time. It's body position and being comfortable. I know what the bike's gonna do.
Yeah.
Like I know what it's gonna do. I know not to panic. Because that road right there, dude, where that turns to dirt, you can really haul ass on it when all the gravel gets gone. Like, I like this road. I need to remember where this is at. I'm coming down here by myself.
Like any good ride, it ends at a good lunch spot. I knew Tim and his son needed to peel off, and me and Chad had plans of riding some other motorcycles. I really like the gold shocks that come on the 2025s. It's a lot better look. The headlights on the 24s and the 24s and the 25 are slightly different too. 25's got different LEDs. Chad's already put some brush guards on his. Different foot pegs I noticed too. Exhaust and chassis seem the same. A few months ago, Tim was looking for someone to teach him how to do better wheelies, and there's a reason that I introduced him to Chad. Chad's the type of guy that has twice as many miles on his rear tire than he does his front.
Not a beginner motorcycle rider bike, like it's just not. Make sure to lean it forward, like, you know, good posture. Bike better hang on, man. Yeah, it's like the Tenere, dude.
They got so much torque, you can just let go of the clutch.
Tenere, you can let off the clutch without giving any gas. I've had Jeeps that were like that. Motocross bike is not like that. You gotta actually
to kill you.
The 250F will be a lot smoother power delivery and it won't hit as hard.
Yeah.
These things are monsters, dude. It wants to spin and wheelie and to ride fast laps, you have to be an experienced rider.
Yeah.
You know, a 250F is a lot easier to ride. You know, 450 is way overkill for most people.
Yeah.
But even the 450, the power delivery is not as erratic as this.
Yeah.
This goes.
It's like it's steps. It's like you're here, and then and now you're here, and then you open the door, and now you're here, and it's like you're playing between like steps. I can't find first. Oh, I just. Crazy.
Chad, being a good friend, has consistently strayed me away from a two-stroke being my first dirt bike. And he's right. While I was riding it, I could only think about, wow, I'm gonna have so much fun up until the hospital on this bike. It's a bike that's more competent than I am, and I'm not gonna be able to ride it in a safe capacity. I didn't want to beat on Chad's because it's another man's pride and joy. That's a newer motorcycle, and all I can think about is, man, if I loop out this bike, I don't know how I'm going to be able to apologize to the guy. Later on, he brought out his vintage motorcycle that he's done a few races on, and hey, what's wrong with another scuff in another bike? I hope y'all enjoyed today's video. Thanks, like, subscribe, comment, share. Have a great day. Get out and ride.